his second presidential term. He argued that based on the holistic reading of these provisions, the Constitution bars the first respondent from contesting for a third term as president. It was the petitioner's submission that Section 7(1) of the Act unambiguously applies to the transition period in question. He referred the court to Section 2 of the Act, which provides that the applicable constitutional regime referred to in Section 7 is the repealed Article 35 of the Constitution. Section 2 of the Act provides as follows. Constitution means the Constitution of Zambia, 1991, in force immediately before the effective date. It was further argued on behalf of the petitioner that the transitional clauses do not provide for the retroactive application of the Constitution. He submitted that Sections 2 and 7 of the Act clearly identify the applicable Constitution to the first respondents first. With regard to Article 106 of the Constitution, it was the petitioner's submission that since Sections 2 and 7 of the Act ensured that the repealed Article 35 of the Constitution applied to the first respondent's first presidential term, it follows that the second presidential term was subject to Article 106 of the Constitution. Counsel submitted that the first respondent served his first presidential term from 21st January 2015 to 13th September 2016, which was considered a full term as per the repealed Article 35 of the Constitution. That the first respondent thereafter served the second presidential term from 13th September 2016 to August 2021 under Article 106 of the Constitution, and he cannot consequently serve a third presidential term as that would be unconstitutional. Counsel further argued that the consequence of this was also that the first respondent in effect contravened the Constitution through his nomination and participation in the 2021 elections. With regard to the principle of per incuriam, it was submitted that as a general rule, per incuriam generally refers to a judgment rendered in ignorance or forgetfulness of a relevant statute, provision, or other authority binding on the court. That in these circumstances, the court is tasked through the principle of per incuriam. The petitioner referred the court to the case of Haja